There's a porch light humming like it used to do, moss still dancing in that yellow glow. Screen door whispering every time the wind moves through, like it's got something I ought to know. Mama's rose is sleeping by the fence, petals folded tight against the dew, and I'm standing here on borrowed confidence, thinking about the night I first met you. You said love grows best when it ain't forced, like wildflowers blooming out of you. You said hearts don't need a grand applause, just a little rain and something true. Midnight flowers blooming in the dark, no one sees them open but the stars. They don't need the daylight to be strong, they just hold on, hold on. Midnight flowers quiet as a prayer, growing through the broken anywhere. If love is real, it don't need crowds, it just grows slow and strong somehow. We were young and leaning on a Chevrolet, radio low, summer thick as wine. You traced circles on my hand and said forever's just a matter of time. And I believed you like a gospel hymn, like Sunday morning ringing clear, but forever stumbled at the county line and disappeared one August year. You left town chasing bigger skies, said small towns shrink a dreaming man. Love don't fit in suitcase lies, and I was learning how to stand. Midnight flowers blooming in the dark, no one sees them open but the stars. They don't need the daylight to be strong, they just hold on, hold on. Midnight flowers soft but never weak, roots run deeper than they seem. Even when the cold wind blows, they bend but they don't let go. I've been loved in ways that felt like storms, loud and reckless, fast and bright. But storms don't plant what gently forms in the quiet soil of night. I've been told I'm hard to hold, that my heart has too much truth. But I ain't asking for diamonds and gold, just someone steady as these roots. There's a strength in staying soft and believing after goodbye. Some call it foolish, I call it hope that refuses just to die. Midnight flowers blooming in the dark, no one sees them open but the stars. They don't need the daylight to be strong, they just hold on, hold on. Midnight flowers teach me how to grow through the cracks of letting go. If love comes back around someday, let it come gentle, let it stay. Maybe love ain't fireworks and noise, maybe it's a porch light left on. Maybe it's the quiet kind of joy that don't pack up and run. Maybe it's somebody staying when the story's all been told. Maybe it's two hands praying over hearts that once were cold. Midnight flowers blooming in my chest, through every ache I've second guessed. I don't need a love that shines, I need one that survives. Midnight flowers soft and wild, still believing like a child. If it's meant for me, I'll see love that blooms quietly underneath these southern skies, where broken things still rise. I'll be waiting patiently, like midnight flowers growing inside of me. He smelled like whiskey and wild roses, like something sweet with a reckless edge. Boots by the door, always half-packed, heart hanging over some restless ledge. He leaned against my kitchen counter, talk about leaving this nowhere town. Said he was born for the open highway, not for roots growing in the ground. I was raised on steady promises, front porch swings and wedding bands. He was raised where the wind don't settle and love slips through your hands. Whiskey and wild roses, that's what loving him felt like. Burned a little going down, but the bloom was worth the fight. Whiskey and wild roses, sweet and dangerous together. One would warm me in the night, one would never last forever. He'd spin me slow in the living room, old record playing something low. Said my name like it meant salvation, but his eyes were fixed on the road. I learned the taste of almost, the kind that lingers on your lips. Like a goodbye you feel coming, but you still lean in for the kiss. I stitched my dreams into his jacket, hoped he'd wear them when he ran. But some men love like borrowed money, never meant to pay again. Whiskey and wild roses, that's what loving him cost. Every tender thing I gave, every quiet piece I lost. Whiskey and wild roses, pretty doesn't mean it stays. Some things only bloom at midnight and disappear by day. Long crying steel with vintage reverb. There's an empty glass upon the table, lipstick fading on the rim, and a vase of dying roses, still pretending he'll walk in. But I ain't that girl forever, waiting by a gravel drive. Love shouldn't feel like chasing, something fighting to survive. Mama used to say, child, steady hands build steady homes, and I finally understand her. Some hearts are born to roam. Whiskey and wild roses, I was young and hypnotized. Thought the burn was passion, thought the leaving was surprise. Whiskey and wild roses, I can smell it on the breeze, but I'd rather have a garden than a love that comes and leaves. Warm, intimate, stored in space. Maybe he loved me in his own way, as much as a restless heart can do. But I need something that wakes up every morning choosing you. I don't hate the man who left me, I just see him clear at last. You can't grow forever in the shadow of the past. Whiskey and wild roses, and I grew that kind of flame. I don't need a wildfire to feel a lover's name. Whiskey and wild roses, they were beautiful and brief. Now I'm planning something slower, something faithful underneath. So let him chase the horizon, let him follow every breeze. I'll be here with steady hands, growing love that stays with me. No more whiskey on my breath, no more roses that don't root, just a heart that's finally learned what real love ought to do. There's a cedar box inside my closet, wrapped in lace and ribbon blue, full of words I never mailed, full of things I meant to tell you. Ink runs soft on yellow paper, blotted where my tears once fell. Every page a quiet confession, every line a wishing well. I wrote about the night how the screen door slammed like truth, how silence filled the kitchen like it always somehow knew. These are letters never sent, full of if I'd only known, full of almost second chances, full of seeds we'd never sown. Letters never sent, still folded in my hands. Sometimes love don't end in anger, sometimes it just never lands. I told you about the dog you wanted, how he still waits by the gate, and how I kept your coffee cup longer than I care to say. I asked you if the city lights ever dimmed enough to see the porch light back in Tennessee, still burning there for me. But pride's a stubborn envelope and fear's a steady glue, so every time I sealed one shut, I never followed through. Slow bends, emotional, spacious. One letter said I forgave you for chasing restless dreams. Another said I hated you for tearing at the seams. One just said I miss you, nothing more, nothing less. Just three small words that weigh a ton when they won't leave your chest. I used to think if I mail them, you come running back somehow. But love don't move on paper, it moves in choices made out loud. These are letters never sent, full of midnight prayers, full of truths I swallow down, full of unanswered cares. Letters never sent, still tucked beneath my bed. Sometimes love don't scream goodbye, it whispers what's unsaid. teach me what staying really means. Maybe I was meant to learn, not every wound still bleeds. I don't hold the past like anger, I hold it like a scar, proof that I survived the breaking, and I know now who I are. Tonight I lit a candle and read them one by one. Felt the ache but felt it softer, like winter turning sun. I don't need to send them now, the answers came with time. Some loves live inside your story, but never make the final line. These are letters never sent, but they help my heart to mend. Every word I couldn't speak still led me to the end. Letters never sent, no longer chains on me. They're just pages of a woman learning how to be free. So I'll keep that cedar box, but I won't open it again. Some loves are meant for memory, like letters never sent. It was raining on a Sunday, nothing on the radio but static and blues. You were barefoot on the linoleum in that old flannel you always used. Coffee steaming on the counter, bills stacked by the sink. We didn't have much money, but we had more than we could think. You reached for me without a word, like it was the simplest thing, and turned that quiet kitchen into a ballroom made for two to dream. We were slow dancing in the kitchen, no music but the sound of the rain. Your hand steady on my waist, like nothing would ever change. Slow dancing in the kitchen, the world outside could wait. Love ain't always fireworks, sometimes it's paper plates. Your cheek against my temple, heartbeat calm and low. You said, girl, if this is all we get, I just want you to know that big dreams don't mean much if they don't come home at night. And a man ain't measured by his plans, but by how long he holds you tight. I believed you in that moment, like the ground beneath my feet. Somewhere between the fridge light and your whisper soft and sweet. We didn't make it forever. Life has ways of bending plans. Time can pull two people apart, even when they understand. But when I think about love and what it's supposed to be, I don't see a diamond skyline when I see you swaying with me. There were fights and there were worries. There were days we both felt small, but there was always that kitchen and the way you'd hold me through it all. Slow dancing in the kitchen like the world had lost its sound. Just your breath and mine, and our shadows on the ground. Slow dancing in the kitchen, no audience, no show, just a woman and a man letting simple love grow. Maybe love don't always last, maybe people sometimes part, but that don't mean it wasn't real or didn't shape your heart. Some memories don't break you, they settle warm and deep, like a song you hum at midnight when you can't quite fall asleep. We were slow dancing in the kitchen, no spotlight overhead, just linoleum and laughter and the things we never said. Slow dancing in the kitchen before the leaving came, before the hurt and distance, before love changed its name. So if I ever find forever and he asks me what love means, I'll tell him about that Sunday and what simple felt like then. No grand stage, no silver moon, no violins in tune, just two hearts learning how to move slow in one small room. Slow dancing in the kitchen. He didn't hear it coming, didn't see it in her eyes. He was busy with his leaving long before she said goodbye. Kitchen clock was ticking like it always used to do, but something in the silence felt colder than the truth. She folded up the laundry like she'd done 1,000 times. Only difference was her heart had finally changed its mind. That's the sound of her goodbye. It ain't screaming, it ain't loud. It's the quiet kind of leaving that don't need a crowd. It's the click of the front door closing soft at night. It's the woman he stopped choosing, finally choosing her own life. He'd been coming home like habit, not like love was waiting there. Boots kicked off without a thank you, cologne floating in the air. She'd ask him once too often, are you still in this with me? And every time he answered like it was her insecurity. But doubt don't grow from nothing, it grows where truth gets thin. And she'd been holding on alone while he was fading in the wind. There were late night calls, he'd step outside, and numbers with no names. She wasn't loud or jealous, she wasn't raised that way. But a woman knows the difference between working late and drifting away. So she stopped asking questions, stopped fighting for his eyes, started packing up her dignity in slow and steady lines. That's the sound of her goodbye. It's the calm before the rain. It's the strength inside her whisper saying I won't beg again. It's the rustle of her suitcase rolling down the hall. It's the echo of her absence when he realizes he lost it all. She loved him like a sunrise, faithful every day. But even morning light can make a man wanna stay. There comes a time in every woman when her tears run dry, and what used to break her open just helps her say goodbye. That's the sound of her goodbye. It's a heartbeat turning brave. It's the moment she decides she deserves the love she gave. It's the silence he'll remember when the house don't feel like home. It's the cost of taking lightly the woman who stood strong. He didn't hear it coming, but he'll hear it every night in the quiet where she used to be, sleeping by his side. That's the sound of her goodbye. There's a rocking chair that knows me by the rhythm of my sighs, front porch boards that creak beneath these worn but steady boots of mine. I've watched 1,000 sunsets fade behind these Georgia pines. Some brought tears like summer rain, some just passed the time. I ain't the girl I used to be who believed every word, but I still leave that porch light on just in case love's hurt. I keep the porch light still on, though I've been left in the dark. I ain't closing up my heart, just guarding the broken parts. I've learned love ain't always forever, but that don't mean it's wrong. So I keep the porch light still on. Mama used to tell me, don't let pain change who you are. A bitter heart grows heavy and don't travel very far. I've seen women turn to silence after one too many lies. They build walls so high around them, even sunlight can't get inside. But I'd rather risk a memory than never feel that porch light on. There was a man last winter who almost changed my mind. He spoke like he had kindness and looked me in the eyes. Well, love ain't just in promises, it's in showing up each day. And when the springtime blossoms came, he quietly slipped away. Still I didn't curse his leaving, didn't say love's gone wrong. I just turned the porch light back on. I keep the porch light still on, not desperate, just open wide. There's strength in second chances and grace in wounded pride. If love comes walking underneath this midnight dawn, he'll know where to find me with the porch light still on. The rocking chair keeps moving even when the night is long. And somewhere down that gravel road might be a love that's strong. Till then these windows glowing soft against the lawn, I'll keep the porch light still on. The rocking chair keeps moving even when the night is long. And somewhere down that gravel road might be a love that's strong. Till then these windows glowing soft against the lawn, I'll keep the porch light still. The rocking chair keeps moving, not desperate, just open wide. Grandma used to tell me, don't let pain change who you are. Love's a fire worth tending if it's honest and it's true. And I won't blow out the lantern just 'cause it didn't burn with you. I keep the porch light still on, not desperate, just open wide. There's strength in second chances and grace in wounded pride. If love comes chair keeps moving even when the night is long. You'll know there's a cedar box beneath my bed, wrapped in ribbon blue, full of folded honesty I never gave to you, ink that bled through midnight on paper soft and thin. Every word I needed you to hear, but never let begin. I'd write until the morning while the house was fast asleep, pouring out the hurt I hid and promises I couldn't keep. They're just letters never sent, with dear you at the top. Truth I couldn't say out loud, so the writing never stopped. Pages full of bravery that daylight never knew, all the things my heart confessed but never showed to you. One said I was lonely, even lying in your arms. Another said I felt invisible next to all your charms. One asked if you still love me, or love the idea of me instead. One begged you just to hold me, not the silence in our bed. But daylight makes a coward out of midnight's honesty, so I'd fold them up like secrets and keep them close to me. Soft piano melody, minimal steel responses, almost whisper quiet. There's one that says I'm sorry for staying past my peace, for trying to fix what wasn't mine, for begging love to increase. There's one that says I'm stronger than I ever let you see, and one that says the hardest truth was choosing to leave quietly, and one I never finished, 'cause the tears erased the lines. Sometimes goodbye don't need explaining, it just needs its time. They're just letters never sent, with my heart between the lines. Questions that deserved your ears, but healed with passing time. I found my voice in writing, even if you never knew all the ways I saved myself by not giving them to you. If I had mailed them, would you have understood? Or would they have just gathered dust, like love we said was good? Some words are meant for closure, not for someone else to read. Sometimes the act of writing is the only thing you need. They're just letters never sent, but they set my spirit free. Every line I couldn't speak still spoke inside of me. You may never read them, but I finally comprehend the woman I became through letters never sent. The cedar box stays hidden, but my heart don't hide no more. Some goodbyes are whispered behind a bedroom door. Ink may fade with time, but the healing never went. It started on those pages of letters never sent. I was born where the red dirt meets an endless southern sky, raised on front porch lullabies and watching seasons fly. I've been called too soft for this world, too strong for some men, too quiet in a crowded room, too honest now and then. But I never fit inside a fence or bloomed in someone's hand. I grow best where the wind decides and not by demand. I'm a wildflower woman, growing where I please. A little bit of sunshine, a little bit of breeze. You can't plant me in a promise you don't plan to keep. I ain't made for concrete love, I run country deep. I'm a wildflower woman and I bloom naturally. I've loved hard like summer rain, fell fast and fell true. I've packed my heart in cardboard boxes when love outgrew its roots. I've danced barefoot in the kitchen, cried quiet in the dark, lit my own match when I needed a little light for my spark. I don't beg to be remembered, I don't chase what won't stay. If you wanna walk beside me, you best respect my way. Safe and small, but I'd rather be the roadside bloom that climbs a broken wall. I've got roots in independence, petals soft but strong, and I don't apologize for where I belong. You can love me like I'm freedom, or leave me where I stand, but you'll never hold my spirit like property in your hand. I'm a wildflower woman, growing untamed and free. If you want my heart beside you, you don't cage what you can't keep. I'll give you love like open fields, honest, wide and true. But I won't shrink my sunlight just to shine less bright for you. It's two roots intertwined, standing tall together, not leaving one behind. I'm a wildflower woman with dirt beneath my nails, a history of broken roads and survival in my trails. If you wanna walk beside me, walk steady, walk true, 'cause I'll bloom in every season, with or without you. I grow toward the morning, I lean into the sun. I don't need permission from anyone. I'm a wildflower woman, and I've only just begun. Under the silver hush of night, where the world seems soft and small, I find a garden in my mind where your shadow used to fall. Petals whisper secrets to the cool and quiet breeze. Every fragrance tells a story of love, loss, and memories. The stars lean close to listen, and the moon bends down to see how hearts can bloom in silence where nobody else can be. Midnight flowers grow where hearts have healed, in the quiet truths revealed, soft and strong in darkest hours. Love survives like midnight flowers, midnight flowers bending with the wind. Roots are deep but never pinned. Through the storms, through the tears, they bloom again with passing years. I've known the ache of waiting for someone who couldn't stay. I've known the cold of morning after love had gone away. I've held hands with sorrow, I've danced alone in rain, but I've learned the garden of my soul can rise above the pain. Every heartbreak planted seeds, every loss gave me room, and in the quiet of the night I watched the flowers bloom. Long emotional petals steal, echoing the melody. Some love is loud and fleeting, like fireworks in July. But some love grows unseen, like flowers at midnight. No applause, no witness, just patience, sun and rain, and the courage to keep opening after every ache and pain. I water dreams with quiet hope, I tend them when I fall, and the fragrance in the darkness speaks of surviving all. Midnight flowers grow where hearts have healed, in the quiet truths revealed, soft and strong in darkest hours. Love survives like midnight flowers, midnight flowers bending with the wind. Roots are deep but never pinned. Through the storms, through the tears, they bloom again with passion. Some nights I think of lovers lost, some nights I think of dreams. But even in the emptiness, the garden still redeems. Love isn't always ablaze, sometimes it's a gentle light, shining in the shadowed corners, keeping hearts alive at night. Midnight flowers grow where hearts have healed, in the quiet truth revealed, soft and strong in darkest hours. Love survives like midnight flowers bending with the wind. Roots are deep but never pinned. Through the storms, through the tears, they bloom again with passing years. And when the night surrenders to the pale morning skies, I'll still find you in my garden, where the midnight flowers rise. Warning spills across the city, gentle light through window blinds, coffee cup in trembling hands, and a heart that's learning time. Street lamps fade behind the rooftops, neon signs lose their glow, and in the quiet of this moment, you're something soft, I know. The night may carry memories of love that's come and gone, but each new dawn reminds me the world keeps spinning on. One more Nashville sunrise, pouring gold across the sky, a chance to start believing love won't pass me by. One more Nashville sunrise, I breathe in all that's new. I'll find the strength to choose. I've walked through empty hallways, chased shadows down the street, felt the sting of heartbreak and the ache of love incomplete. But every song I've sung in sorrow, every tear that hit the floor, led me to this morning where I feel whole once more. The wind carries hints of jasmine through the Tennessee air, and I'm learning slowly, shorty, that love can still be fair. warm acoustic guitar with soft pedal steel. 50 seconds, gentle sunrise feel. I think about the women before me who stayed strong through every trial, who let their hearts keep opening even when the world was vile. I stand in their quiet courage with roots that reach the sky, and I promise I'll keep blooming through each Nashville sunrise. One more Nashville sunrise, pouring gold across the sky. Every pain, every longing bows to hope that's nigh. One more Nashville sunrise, I'll carry faith, I'll carry grace, and meet the world with open arms in this soft, forgiving place. Coffee cold but heart awake, windows wide, the morning new. One more Nashville sunrise, and I'm ready to bloom too.